Last time on Flipside.
Please don't stick it in his face anymore, Bruce. We'll meet up with Mikey. Adding some variety to this thing. Look at Baker.
See you guys in Vancouver.
Holy, this crew doesn't try right.
You guys got TV shit? I like TV.
Should I go again?
Let's just leave it for right now and wait until it snows again and come back here.
Fuck it! Ready!
Flipside, a show that takes you behind the scenes with the absinthe-films crew. Join in the daily lives of these writers and filmers as they travel around the world in pursuit of capturing the world's best snowboarding.
You were already talking bangers before. Let's do this!
Out with the absinthe crew. Don't treat the filmers too good, you know?
Can't ask for more, so why unfulfilled? We take apart everything.
Nice.
We build. Had it right here. Now it's gone. Oh,
So fun.
2 weeks into Baker, I talked to Mikey and he wanted to do some stuff, so I took off and went back to Salt Lake. It was rad too because the energy of Baker just kind of flowed into that and things were just feeling good. Right to shooting. I don't know when the last time he had ridden, and he just hops off the plane and jumps like 20 feet to flat. That's Mikey.
That was the biggest one yet, ever. That hurt.
Was that knee to face?
Knee to face, teeth, broken teeth.
Right here. See those? That's what happens. Let's go, man. I fucking got one good enough.
We headed straight to Mount Baker, got in a couple days there. First day just free riding, checking out the area. It had snowed a foot on top of pretty crusty conditions, but it was really fun free riding.
Claire's getting some up and...
Oh my god, he's getting an HJ.
Oh my god, she's giving me
Where is that?
At the same time, you're always eyeing the weather forecast for Haines.
Are you thinking about it?
More than thinking about it. I've been watching it.
There was this high pressure coming up. Justin and me were like, let's get that.
Sure you don't want to shoot pipe with me and Kev? It's gonna be a lot of fun.
You don't want to come?
I headed back to Europe. I knew the conditions weren't that great, but at the same time I had a lot of office work to catch up with. Talking to Vlady, gave me an update on how things were going.
It's looking great.
Getting some shots in, being productive in Austria out there. 20 minutes later, I get a call from Marco, so, you know, all intensive, like Vlady broke his leg. What? You know, just been on the phone with Vlady like 20 minutes ago. What happened?
I just broke my tibia right now.
Apparently some tree branch was sticking out while he fell back down on his back and just punctured through his leg. Broke tibia and fibula. I knew this was gonna be trouble, you know. One of our main filmers who basically has to take care of a big portion of the crew in Europe, in Alaska. I was just like, oh my God, you know, how are we gonna accommodate all these riders?
See you next year.
Met up with the Bozrec crew again, Maddie, along with this kid, Cale, Zima. He's like 17 or something. Just a rad, up-and-coming kid with super good skills and just the perfect attitude.
Oh. There's snow in my ear.
But just not that cocky talented. It's like that.
Just wait like a second longer. It's just fucking barely hitting it.
First try, he's stepping it up. It was really cool to see that and just be back into that vibe.
We were never here. We were never here. We covered our tracks. On the
fast lane to Seattle.
Vole and Marco were supposed to be coming over from Austria.
Vole's not happy that I'm asking you to come to Alaska to film the MTC.
Circumstances of how sick it was going to be up there and how good it would be to have 2 angles on a lot of this stuff. I just decided to pull Eric up for a couple days with the promise of sending him back on Sunday, a day after those guys get there, so they might lose a day. The goal here is to make the best movie that we can, and I felt that that decision was going to make our film stronger. Mount Baker was good, but AK was looking really promising.
I don't know, this never works with me.
Jules was on his way over from Switzerland to meet up with us. I'd sent an email to him and to Vlady. Vlady's basically acts as his father. He said, hey, how soon can Jules be over here?
Were you with Vlady when he broke his leg?
Like, just film himself with the broken leg. That broke my leg in twice.
So you don't even have a snowboard right now?
Nah.
Where'd they lose it? Here or between Europe and here?
Who knows? Iran. Act natural.
What cameras? Also ran into Rankwit up there, Baker, and he said, you know, man, if you ever have free seat in AK, let me know. I'm down. Called him and said, hey, we got a free seat in AK. And he made it on the same flight as us later that day.
You guys going on your first trip, huh?
My first trip. Young Bucks.
Everyone got really stoked to go to the East Coast. We figured we'd go into Buffalo, drive in through Canada that way, and then work our way towards Montreal. This huge storm came in, and basically our trip to Buffalo became a 2-day journey, which was insane. Changed planes because we had a plane malfunction to, all right, you're not going to Buffalo anymore, you're going to Atlanta.
ATL.
We get to Atlanta, they cancel all the flights. Just full fiasco. They reroute us to Newark, New Jersey, promising us a flight the next day to Buffalo.
This is the 3rd time this shit is canceled.
Cancel that flight finally, saying that it's snowing too much in Buffalo. We're just like, man, this is ridiculous. And it was just like, fuck this. We're renting whatever we need to rent. You know, we drive all the way to Buffalo, just complete insane snow, just everywhere. We show up and Mikey is there with Andy Wright, and they'd been there already for 2 days because they got in before the storm. But of course, you know, if you're the one that doesn't know about the struggles the other people are going through, it's like, come on, you guys, quit fucking around, let's do this.
Pleasure tour is over.
It was just kind of the feeling of let's get to Canada.
Toronto!
Actually, we're in Quebec.
We made it. Juneau.
We flew into Juneau that night, snowing. Next day we wake up, gray and shitty.
I'd imagine that we're going to be flying helicopters today. 80% of success is showing up.
We got some headwind, man.
As soon as we flew into Haines, we could see that the path was clear.
Sketchy flight in the waves, some sketchy flights.
You're watching Flipside.
Oh, it's blue up there.
I'm just stoked that your bag doesn't have wheels. It's like, wow, I forgot they made them without wheels. You gotta carry that then, right? Yeah, but, you know, Haines, I'm not gonna carry it around. That's probably why they just threw your other bag away.
Jules, the airlines, they lost all his gear. And so he showed up in Alaska for the clearing with 0 boards, no boots, no bindings. I think he did have his outerwear with him.
Size 10s, you want these?
Oh, that'd be so great, man.
You're saved.
Saving my day.
I'm on the main street in Quebec City. I come here for many years and surfers surf the snow every winter.
It was one of those trips where it was tough because Mike, you know, he likes to know what he's doing, I think, more than just be looking around for it. And
Security and more stuff.
And this particular trip, in our effort to get away from doing stuff that had been done, it was really painful to go to a place like Toronto, which is possibly like 10 Salt Lakes big, huge, and to go there for a week expecting to find everything like right away.
Nothing's happening. More nothing. Hey, get out of our fucking way, you fuck. Jesus. Oops, hey, a snowboarder.
There was a lot of stress involved with wanting to get everything right away. We spent a lot of time driving around.
I'm going to make the turn of the around and we go back to where we came from.
There's
Potential to be pissed off.
Geared up, went to 33, heli breathing, peeps check, and we flew. And it was really, really sick.
I was kind of thinking about taking us to right off the bat.
It's all coming back.
It's been a while since you've been
Or
there.
I'm making it up on too.
My first trip to AK that I put together, Rankwit was there on that. So, you know, he's got a lot of history in my world.
How's that board?
You are old school.
Filmers ready? Rankwit stopped using high backs. He calls them holdbacks. It's just really funny seeing a dude like Rankwit. You know, he was the guy giving the guys in the old school days, giving them so much shit for not riding with high backs, and now he's the guy.
Drop in and then launch off that. Nope.
Nicholas didn't take long to warm up.
We got into it right away.
So fun. This is the ultimate snowboard movie shot. Feeding the birds. Drop it. Snowball at it. I'm not getting it back. Please don't stop the, please don't stop the, please don't stop the.
Cale, Zima, and Keegan Valaika, I mean, you're gonna be hearing about these kids.
That song is terrible.
It's good to have stuck in your head. Like, every time I hear it, I think of her, and it's just.
Please don't stop the music, music, music.
Oh boy, this is fucking. My loose pants thing.
Photo is bad.
One blood, son. Nice, man. Happy.
Yeah.
Stoked that's over with, too.
Good morning. Time for a cuppa.
Looks like it's gonna be a beaut today. Alaskan style. What's up, boys?
Word was it was going to be closing back in, so we really wanted to get on it, so we were out there.
Land up there.
On top of the world!
No way. One fuck of my binding is about to break.
Oh, no.
Jules, he broke the heel strap to the binding board that he was riding.
Broke your binding?
You think I can use your snowboard?
Yeah, for sure.
How are you doing the three things? Okay, man.
Rankwit is just pushing Jules's buttons to the point of him almost snapping.
Stop speaking bullshit around me when I'm stressing.
As far as losing your whole board bag and shit, I mean, you're pretty together. Besides your jacket and pants, I mean, turquoise pants must kill you, but
It's killing me big time, so shut the fuck up.
Rankwit, with his no high backs, was having troubles. I don't know, I'm not gonna give him too much shit, but he tumbled over some rocks. It's a big wake-up call for Rankwit.
it's weird how you never think how to prepare for that situation. Okay, what if you wide out on a turn and you think you got this gut and you come over the roll and it's like 20 feet of fucking exposed raked rock, you know? Just sharp ass fucking protruding rocks. Just go with it.
Nicholas, on the other hand, was feeling it.
Ready?
He said he was gonna be doing Travis Rice's film and that he basically had 1 month to film with us, which is tough. We're used to filming it with him for half the season or all the season. But I knew that we really had his attention for a focused 1 month. So it was all about doing everything we could with that month to make his section come together, because basically we had no other shots.
This is the first trip ever that we've had to work this hard to get 0 shots of the Star Doggies. The young bloods saved the day.
Poor old trip, but it happens. Worst one ever. Seriously, this is fucking crazy.
I think we wanted more out of our East Coast trip there, so Mikey left. And so the rest of the trip on the East Coast was with Maddie and Keegan and Cale.
It's not too sticky. You alright?
Cale and Keegan, those two are definitely, they're kids that are just so stoked to snowboard, and they literally progress every time they put their snowboard on.
Yeah. Alright, just turn my head a little.
Yeah, Maddie.
Yeah, thanks, homie.
Please don't stop the music.
It's like, yeah, I've never even done something like this. And then they're doing it as sick as it's ever been done.
First ollie ever? That was your first ollie ever?
If you never did that before and that's the first time you did it, damn. I mean, I want to see you do it more, because who knows what you're going to do next time.
You really did make the music not stop.
Please don't stop the music.
Out of here.
And Mike, howdy.
I think in the back of his head, he was kind of hoping that Vole and Marco would just come up, but he held true to his word and sent me back.
You ever hear the rule, never leave powder for promises of powder?
You're watching Flipside.
Yeah.
Good seeing you, man.
No doubt.
See you in 2 weeks.
Seeing you.
Yeah.
We got back to Salt Lake for a day. Justin called and he was like, yeah, come up because it's super good in AK. We met up with Jewel, Nicholas, and Justin.
We flew out in the morning, just like, let's just do a warm-up run. I left the cameras behind, just had a blast. Not even stressed about, oh, we could film this and that. There was so much, but there was too much.
Ready!
Tired of living like there's no hope. A lifetime for living at the end of the road. It's gotta be.
There we were with the best conditions and pretty much no riders, Nicholas and Jewel.
I don't wanna live my life like a setting sun no more.
I think I'm gonna do another method. Thinking about it like twist though. Knuckles ready.
Oh, dude.
Oh! What? No, the landing fucking slid, dude. Holy shit. The landing just slid. Get out of here.
Juno Airport, Alaska Airlines.
What happened was only his bag arrived. His sport bag was missing.
What? It's just like I can go by foot get it now. Those stupid. Just don't get it or what? I come to Alaska to what? To
I wonder if we should have Lee bring it up tomorrow.
to walk up the mountains. And you can do nothing. You can beat anyone up. Putain de merde.
So quiet.
No one joined us for quite a while. I'd been talking to a bunch of people that were possibly slated to be coming up early. Let them know, hey, it's perfect here right now. It's all time. And you don't hear me saying that unless it's truly all time. And it was so good, but how do you get that across to somebody who's focused on doing something else?
Not bad for a warm-up.
Every day we got shots. And we did free runs. Kept that vibe going for 2 or 3 weeks. Basically the whole time I was there.
Having consistent time with a rider like Nicholas shows up for a month. I don't know how many shots he gets, like every day. Pretty much every time he drops in, you just film it. You look at the kind of person that Nicholas is, and it fits in so well with just what kind of rider he is. because he's like every day just like, yes, oh, like this is the best feeling ever. I mean, with thoughts like that, you're gonna get some good riding.
Look what we got here.
Finally, it showed up. My board bag came 10 days later.
Oh, this is gonna be a stunner. You ready? No. Is he far from being ready?
After a few weeks back home in Zurich, it was time to pack up, gear up for the last mission coming up to Alaska. Justin urged everybody to come up here way before we finally got here.
Ready for AK. Just welcome to group up at 33.
Did you see Justin and those guys yet?
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Uh-huh, they just flew out again.
We are at the Captain's Choice Motel in Haines. Just got here myself yesterday.
More to factor? Huh? First time in 8K?
Yeah. So I was heavily trying to get those guys to come up to Alaska, but they had their plan in place. They wanted to pick up their snowmobiles and drive them to Alaska. And they wanted to get this shot, something on a tree in Mount Baker, before coming to Alaska. And I said, why don't you just come up to Alaska, leave your sled, just come do some heliing, and then when it's shitty, you know, leave. Go get your sled, go do the Mount Baker thing, but that just wasn't an option for them, and it's too bad, because it could have been twice as sick to have those guys up there too as a second group.
Let's go. Dog bone.